Capitol Police increasing security, warning of a possible plot from a militia group to breach the U.S. Capitol. It is a threat that echoes that deadly attack we saw on January 6th and comes as top security officials are facing questions about how they handled that violent siege. NewsNation correspondent Joe Khalil is live in Washington, D.C. tonight with the very latest. Joe.
Marnie, the House had a big day scheduled for tomorrow on their legislative agenda. Two major items that they were going to work on that instead they're handling it right now in that building, staying late to vote and take care of that because of these serious threats that were impending potentially tomorrow. And so for that reason, House leadership decided we're not even going to come in. They're taking the threat level from law enforcement here very seriously. Another credible threat to lawmakers on Capitol Hill prompts House leaders to cancel their Thursday session.
The intelligence we have and threats to the campus, we are prepared to respond appropriately. We do have some concerning intelligence.
With the FBI and the Department of Homeland Security warning of more attacks by extremists on Democratic lawmakers. Today, every member of the House got this memo warning of concerning information and intelligence about a militia group's possible plot against the Capitol in the coming days.
You do have people, true believers, who still believe that, in fact, Donald Trump will still be president.
Marilyn Mayo with the Anti-Defamation League says a conspiracy theory within QAnon centers on March 4th, the date when some believe Mr. Trump will reemerge as president for his, quote, real inauguration.
The militia group may be saying maybe we could take advantage of that date if people think something's going to happen.
It's kind of crazy. It's outrageous. But what we've seen so far this year on January 6th, we have to take it seriously.
Lawmakers we spoke with today from both parties say they're not taking chances.
Best case scenario is that nothing happens on March 4th. Worst case scenario, that something does. But we're a lot more prepared on the Capitol campus now.
So the threats are ongoing.
Yes.
Fear of another attack comes as Congress demands answers on the January 6th riot.
Were you able to immediately receive approval from the Secretary of the Army and the Secretary of Defense to deploy the National Guard on January 6th?
No, sir.
D.C. National Guard Commander General William Walker says he waited 3 hours for a green light from the Pentagon to send help to overwhelmed Capitol Police. A delay, General Walker says, never happened during their multiple deployments for Black Lives Matter protests over the summer. Now, while the House has already made that decision, they are not going to be here tomorrow. The Senate has not. They will be here tomorrow. And not only are they working on the major COVID relief package, but we're expecting them to be here well beyond midnight even. So it's going to be a long day for the Senate as they remain here while that threat is still in play.
And Joe, that's a fascinating point about that 3-hour delay related to the National Guard. But in terms of the moment at hand, the House canceled session. As you said, the Senate will be there. So how is security being ramped up for those folks who will be on Capitol Hill tomorrow?
Well, the Capitol Police Chief said that they have now an enhanced security posture. The fence obviously still up. There are going to be more personnel here on the ground. We also saw a memo that went out to lawmakers. They're going to be taking care of both here at the Capitol and also at the airport. If they have security concerns there, they may be personnel doing that as well. So clearly, law enforcement, along with lawmakers here, taking those threats very seriously, Rob.